Hi guys, we're here with Wai Lee, week 7 of his training. Let's find out a little bit about how he's been getting on.
Wai Lee ho! So how's the Ironman training going, Wai?
It's going good.
Since we last spoke, what sort of progressions have you made? What have you been doing differently?
Okay, so I'm on week 7 now.
Yeah.
And I would say the most improved discipline is the swimming. Because
Awesome.
when I first started off with the swimming, I would do one length, which is 25 metres.
Yeah.
And on the way back, I would be so tired. I'd get halfway in the next length and I'm gassing. I'm basically drowning.
Yeah.
Now, it feels as if I can just keep going and going and going, which means I need to kind of up the tempo on the strokes.
Yeah, so it's working on the sort of skills, the actual individual elements now.
Yeah, and I found that the more relaxed I am in the water, the key is to be relaxed in the water.
Yeah.
The more I glide and the more I float, I'm not working so hard. It's more about efficiency rather than actually powering through the water.
Yeah, I remember being exactly there. That to begin with, it was such a struggle to even do like 4 lengths was killing me, like front stroke, and then you get to the point where, oh my God, I can keep going. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And then you're working on the drills then, and
yeah.
The one thing that I found really useful was learning to use your hips mainly, so you're just twisting your body.
Yeah.
Not continuously doing that. It's, you know, your arms almost coming over the twist, so you're using less energy.
Yeah. I mean, when I'm swimming now, going on when you say about the twisting, I'm literally looking at the person next to me that side, and then I'm looking at the person next to me that side,
Yeah.
and then I come up for air, and you can see, you literally getting like a full view of what's going on in front of you,
Yeah.
rather than just kind of like keeping your head down.
So you're doing things like skull drills, and
Yeah.
like kick drills, and that
Yeah.
sort of
So
stuff.
the drills I did on my last swim were doggy paddling.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, that was a weird one. I felt like a bit of people were like looking at me. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Sculling and catch-ups.
Yeah.
And it was really to get a feel of the water, which would make me more efficient.
Do you want to explain what sculling is for those that don't know?
So sculling is, if you imagine you're doing a breaststroke, it's that motion, but rather than doing the full motion, it's more kind of like from the elbows type of thing, and you're feeling the water, getting a feel for it. That's what sculling is.
Cool.
And catch-ups, so it's called catch-ups are.
Yeah.
Catch-ups are when you're doing, for example, front crawl, you'll be one stroke and you might hold it there for a second, and then the next one you hold it there for a second, and it just trains you to not kind of just go forward.
Yeah. And the two things that I found useful that I read during training was, one, in terms of your stroke, imagine you're zipping up your wetsuit, so you are close to your body that whole time.
Yeah.
And the one thing Sam told me was to imagine reaching for a railway track, so you're always reaching out to get the full length of the stroke.
That's what I use, and to also so you don't cross your body, so you're keeping your arms vertical rather than crossing over. And I remember you telling me at the start of my training about the zipper thing, and I do use that, and that gets the elbow up and then getting you in as well. So yeah.
Awesome. So swimming's going well.
Very well.
What about after the swim? Obviously you're out of the water, then you're onto your bike. How's the biking going?
The biking's going good. Because of the weather, I've not been outside yet. It's all indoor training on my indoor trainer.
And that is a big shock. I did the same for winter on the indoor trainer. This is fine. And then never been on a road bike before. You get onto it and you're like, oh my God, this thing's unstable as hell.
Yeah.
So just be prepared for that when you
yeah,
get out
that's
there.
one thing I'm a little bit apprehensive about getting onto the road, because obviously the wheels are like this thin.
Yeah, and obviously in your garage you don't get people honking the horns and throwing things at you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have to put my hands up. I can be guilty of getting frustrated behind cyclists.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to be guilty of throwing things at cyclists.
Not for a few years, but no. But now I'm a cyclist myself. You know, I respect the people on the road. You just got to give them space, let them get on with it. They're probably training for something.
The thing is, though, I still get frustrated by cyclists, even as doing it on the road myself. It's just, don't be an idiot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see them riding like 3 or 4 abreast. Yeah, it's legal, but so is like shooting a Welshman with a crossbow in like somewhere in the UK after a certain time. It doesn't mean it's not incredibly stupid just because it's legal.
Yeah.
There's certain things that don't do it, but as cyclists,
that's going well. I'm doing hill training, so what I do, because obviously I'm not going up a hill because I'm indoors, I just whack my gears up to increase the resistance. That should simulate a hill, a climb. Doing sprints, resting periods, sprints, and I use a really cool app called Zwift.
Yeah,
Zwift. And
so just to clarify, you're on turbo trainer at the moment.
Turbo trainer, yeah.
So on a bike in the garage on a turbo trainer that changes the resistance using a virtual app riding a virtual world on a screen.
Yeah, and they've got their own courses, but then they do guest courses. So I've rode in London, New York Central Park.
And you get all the people riding with you as well, don't you? Ringing the bells as they come past. Ding ding.
Exactly, and they give you a thumbs up if you know if you beat the time, and it comes up notification. So so's beating their time, you get a thumbs up, and you can have friends on there. So if you're on there, you ride together, and if you see someone going the opposite direction, you can turn around, do a U-turn, and follow them. Yeah. And it's good because you can get a bit, even though I'm supposed to be sticking to my training, I will start riding a bit faster. If it says I'm so many meters behind this person, do you want to catch up? And I'll start going a bit faster and stuff. Even though I probably shouldn't be doing that, but yeah.
And it's very useful for just building up that muscle memory, building up that skill and that fitness.
And that bicycle fitness, definitely.
So that you'll have the two shocks to come. One shock after the swim, going into open water.
Yeah.
I remember that was scary. Yeah. And the other shock is getting onto the road.
Yeah.
But, you just overcome it and you take them on.
Well, that's talking about the open water. I am really scared of getting into chase water because the only open water swimming I've ever done is in an ocean when I've gone on holiday, family holidays. Yeah. And even then, it's just paddling, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't swim out there, so it's just kind of like the unknown. I don't know. Is the water murky? Is it clear? What's it like when you actually?
Depends on the time of year. Once you go winterish time, it's quite clear. As the sun comes out, the algae comes out, and it's green. You can better see through.
What was it like when you did the Ironman?
Your Ironman, it was foggy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's all right. You know what I mean? It's just you get used to it. In the end, it's just water. I remember to begin with, I was like, oh my god, there's all muck in it, and stuff like that. And there's.
Do you see fish?
Yeah, I saw a few fish swimming around. I remember when Sam actually went and water swimming, he got the side, he just caught this fish, and little fish around there. But yeah. It just becomes normal, and I love open water. I was fearful to begin with, absolutely crapping pants, and now I love the open water swimming. I mean, I can't wait to come with you.
Yeah, we'll have to go. Yeah,
brilliant,
definitely.
Right then, so that's how your swimming's going, cycling going. Yeah. Then you're out off the bike into the run. Yeah. How's that going?
That's going really well. I did my 5k time trial, not last week, the week before, and I got my PB. Which was 30 minutes and 34 seconds. I want to try and get down to 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's nice 10-minute mile average, just good point.
Yeah, and plus I can be a bit OCD like that. I want it to be 30 minutes or 30 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. So I was really pleased with that.
Awesome.
Considering when I first started, I would do 5k in like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's, I'm really happy with that.
Interject there? Do you know how I went over the 30-minute mark?
Go on.
I was running on my own. And I got into a rhythm of running at a pace.
Yeah.
I ran with him.
Yeah.
And he pushed me that little bit more.
Yeah.
And it tipped me over the 30 minutes.
It's funny you should say that because when I reported back to Sam about my time trial, he said, I'll come running on the next one with you and that will push you over.
It does help, yeah.
I was going to say that I'm happy to go for a run with you.
Yeah. I think we should all do a good run. I think that'd be quite fun. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then I did an endurance run today, which it was okay. I had to stop a little bit early because I got blisters on my feet. I got to a point where I was in pain. I thought, okay, I'll do another 5 minutes, and then I'll do that. And
so endurance run, do you want to describe what that's doing?
So basically, it's just a long, rather than working on distance, it's time duration.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to do 1 hour and 30-minute run. It ended up only being at 1 hour and 15 minutes because of the blisters.
So you're doing like fast, slow, that kind of
thing. This time I did it would be like 20 minutes running or jogging, and then it would be a 2-minute sprint, and then back to the running / jogging again. So
it's shocking your feet into different motions, so it's getting blisters might be.
Yeah, and I think the whole point of that was to kind of shock your body, get you out of the comfort zone, get your heart working. But yeah, those blisters, I tried to run through them. I did for a few minutes. I couldn't. Told Sam about it, and he told me about these compedes, which are like plasters that you put on to your
You've
blister.
been sponsored by them. Last month it was Vote Wai Lee, this week it's Buy Compede.
God, I should though. Should we get in contact with them and say, oh yeah, we'll do this? But the plasters that you put on your blisters, it forms a barrier, protects it, and because they're slightly thick, it cushions it. So now I can't actually feel the blisters. I mean, I went running this morning and then I went to work. I work in the catering industry, so I'm on my feet all the time. And oh my God, it was killing me. Today at work was killing me because of these blisters. Went to Boots, got these, and I can't even feel the blisters anymore. They are
Awesome.
If you get them, they're a really good investment. And then you gave me some good advice about how to prevent blisters.
Yeah, I just love that. Which is what I've read on the ultramarathon training groups. Is just rub Vaseline on your toes, in between your toes, and since I've done that, I've no problems at all.
If you don't have any Vaseline, you can use butter.
Or Sudocreme.
Well,
Vaseline on the toes, Vaseline on the thighs and the legs. Yeah, brilliant.
I mean, I use Sudocreme on the thighs and the groin area because before, even if you have those tight running shorts, that's supposed to help with that. I'd still get sore and chafing. Yeah. And then Sam in the last video, he told us about the Sudocreme, so I've been using that, and I kind of started thinking, well, actually, chafing is caused because of sweat, moisture, and rubbing. Yeah. Same things when babies get nappy rash. Yeah. And use Sudocreme on babies for that. So it's kind of the same.
Sudocreme was for dishwashers.
I don't even know what you're thinking about.
I was going to say,
you've been washing your dishes with Sudocreme.
Live longer with Sudocreme.
Calgol, that is. Not to be confused with Calpol.
Do not put Sudocreme in your washing machine.
Okay, so on that strange note, so if your swimming is coming on great. Yeah. Cycling, you're indoors at the moment, and running's going
good. Yeah.
So.
And we're going to test your running.
Yes, we'll film that.
Nice.
So obviously, Ironman Staffordshire released the other day. They've changed the running route for this year. Yeah. It's now. It looks awesome. Actually, it's now going through
the castle,
Staffordshire Castle.
Yeah.
The abandoned. It's like abandoned. It's like castle ruins. It looks really cool, like view. And it's 2 loops. So like when I did it was
3, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 loops, include almost a loop up to it as well. So it felt like 4,
but it's not a less distance. It's just
it's the same distance, and it's actually there's a bit more incline.
So more hills.
Yeah, there's 600 incline, and there's if you look at the incline, it goes like this up, and then it goes long, and then up. So you've got sort of the incline is in 2 separated chunks, so almost equal distances apart. So you'll be doing them essentially 4 times the hill.
Do you remember what percentage incline it said it was?
Well, I think as it's 600, I imagine they're probably about 300 each. But if you look at they've sent out the map route, it's got at the bottom, it's got the incline. It goes like that, almost like a heartbeat.
Boop. Boop.
Brilliant. So that's where we're at. We're going to go out for a little run with Wai Lee, and then we'll do a next train update next month. See where we're at, mark your progress, and take it from there.
Yeah.
See you later. Peace.